Well, hello, my fellow commanders. Here we are in Elite Dangerous again. I've just had a nice holiday and a rest, and I've come back and thought I'd give Elite Dangerous a little bit of a go. I thought I'd have a little go at the mission system, and I've managed to find two missions that need to take me to Chango Dock in Ibutis. So I thought, you know, the old saying, kill two birds with one stone. I might as well do that both at the same time and earn myself twice the amount of credits that I would have done. So I accepted both the missions. I made sure I had the cargo in my hold for it and everything, and then I start setting off on my way. Still got a few adjustments with my joystick and throttle that I'd like to make and switch a few things up, but I'm definitely feeling a lot more comfortable using a joystick and throttle controls now. It was quite a bit unnatural to me at first, but I'm really getting into the swing of it now. I'm really enjoying doing it. So I'm finding Beta 2.0 a lot harder to sort of get those early credits than I was in Beta 1. In Beta 1 I could fly out and scoop the gold, and that was such a good way to get you going and sell that gold on the black market in the sort of anarchy systems. But I'm finding I'm sort of having to do these low level missions, and sort of at least I'm not having to trade fish back and forth. But yeah, definitely finding it a bit harder to get started. Also, I've flown around a little bit previously to this and just kind of attacked anything I could and ended up dying quite a few times, and I think I owe about sort of £7,000 in loans, and I've got maybe like a 10k bounty on my head, which comes up to bite me in the ass later in the video, which you shall see. But as I go into hyperspace engaging warp drive goodness here, we can have a little look at some of the things that are coming in Beta 3, which is only a couple of weeks away now at the end of this month. And again, that's another thing why should I, you know, grind away and get a load of credits to sort of fly some of the other ships, and are we going to be wiped when Beta 3 comes out? So I'll have to do it again. So I'm not sure whether I'm just going to enjoy the ride in my Sidewinder and fit this one out with some good guns and some good stuff, and not worry about, you know, making millions of credits or anything at the moment. So I think one of the main features that's coming in Beta 3 is the fact that we'll be able to own multiple ships. So at the moment, if you want to get a different ship, you have to kind of sell the one that you've got and buy another one in a station that has that kind of ship. But now in Beta 3 we'll be able to have a kind of ship dock where we'll have multiple ships that we can have scattered over the universe in different places. So if you really like Cobras, you could fit out a load of Cobras all differently and scatter them about over the place, so you can quickly jump from one to the other, or keep a hauler ship somewhere in case you want to do some hauling and stuff. So that's going to be really great. I think the next move on from that is to have a bit of an inventory as well, where perhaps you could stockpile goods, so you could buy up fish, for example, or other commodities like gimbaled weapons that people might like to buy. And then of course perhaps open the trading up so that it's just not NPCs, so that you could trade items back and forth between other players. I think it would be great if you could give credits to other players as well, so that, you know, if you've got someone who's just started, you could buy them a Cobra and say, there you go, you know, that'll kick you on your way a little bit so that you're at the same sort of speed as we are. But yeah, it's looking good, and I'm sure they've got a plan of how they want it to pan out, and it seems like it's working at the moment, and it's very enjoyable. Had a few friends that I've managed to sort of fly around in space with. Can't really sort of help each other on the missions and stuff like that, so I don't know whether it'll be cool idea to have a kind of squadding up feature where you can do missions together and you both get paid for the mission if you both sort of helped out with it, or perhaps some missions that you can only complete with two people, perhaps where one has to go out and probe a planet and the other has to sort of, I don't know, occupy some enemy space and distract them or something while the other person's probing out a system. Maybe that would be quite good to have those kind of co-op missions or stuff that you could do together to work towards getting some credits and finding out some information. I think that that would work quite well. Also, in the recent newsletter they gave a little sneak peek of the Imperial ship that's supposed to be coming, just a sort of underbelly shot of it there, but it looks pretty cool. I like the kind of thrusters being on the ends of the wings like that. Quite interesting to see what the rest of that looks like from the other angles, and what kind of ship it's going to be and how you can outfit it.
Request granted.
Now, here we are just coming into dock, and at this moment I kind of realised that I was being a bit of a naughty boy earlier, before I went on my holiday, just kind of shooting anything up and having a bit of a laugh and not really thinking too much about it. And as soon as I got that ship scan, I thought, hang on a minute, something bad might happen here, but I think don't worry about it, just fly in, dock up quickly, no one's going to notice, and then boom, there goes my idea of a quick little bit of credits and a little trade back and forth across a few systems, and the station blows me up because I was wanted and I did have a bounty on my head as well. Anyway, I'll try better in the next one. Till next time, fly safe.